2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchup. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. They're down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Two great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple years. If you were playing now, do you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help, because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you can do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand-checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did, from the Peja Stojakovic's and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide-open lane to the basket.
Here's LeBron. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Williams dishes to Beverly. Green against Williams. Outside for George. Just 5 on the clock. Harrell down low. He's guarded by Davis.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Now here's James. Tries again. And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And so it's the Lakers with it. James looking it over. And the dunk by James.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
On the wing, Williams. James covering. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Green against George. Over Green. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the dunk by LeBron.
What a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
On the wing, Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Kuzma, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Masterful at timing, when to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a player.
Some changes here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Leonard.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the first one drops. Free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Cook looking it over. Caldwell-Pope outside. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Kuzma. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Left side, Leonard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Leonard's got 8 points.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
To the inside, here's Cook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections.
Shooting 2.
And 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for LeBron. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And it's Shamet missing.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Cook. It's stolen by Green. Beverly against Caldwell-Pope. And that one's good. Beverly.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Lakers trail by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Daniels. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Zubac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here is Cook. Pass to Cousins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What makes Cousins wasn't successful, you have to be willing to challenge people night in and night out at both ends of the floor.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team
Take a break.
from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Both free throws good from Cousins. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams score.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, look who's coming on the court.